All right, guys, this is part 2 of multi-digit addition problems, and we are going to be working on these last 3 problems, okay? So Blake and Kellen each had 35 stickers. How many did they have together? Justify your answer, okay? So Blake and Kellen both have 35 stickers, so what 2 numbers am I adding together? If Blake has 35 and Kellen has 35, my equation is 35 plus 35. Now this problem is going to be regrouping because I noticed that my ones place is going to be larger than 10 or more, okay? So I'm adding 35 plus 35. Now remember that explaining and justifying your answer is wanting you to just show your work, okay? I don't need you to write down a paragraph about what you did, okay? If I can see your work, I can know what you're doing, okay? But if you're not showing me a strategy, you're not showing your work, okay? If you have already done some of these problems and you didn't show strategy as you're watching these, go back and fix it, okay? It's totally fine to go back and add the strategy that you did, okay? So I am gonna do place value to start with. So I'm gonna add my tens, 30 plus 30, that's 60. And my ones, which is 5 plus 5, which is 10. And I'm going to need to add 60 plus 10 to get 70. So that's place value, adding tens and ones. What I was doing just a second ago was expanded form. So I was doing 30 plus 5, 30 plus 5. And then I just add my tens and my ones, 60 plus 10 equals 70. A good way to check your work would be to do more than one strategy and see if you got the same answer. Number line, 35. I could jump all of my tens first, or I could just go ahead and get to my next 10, which is 5, and I already have 5 right there. So that would be 40, and then I would need to add my 3 tens, and that would be 70. And the last strategy for addition that we've talked about is base 10 blocks. So that would be I would circle all of my ones because I have 10 of those. I would mark those out and I would trade for a 10. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens and 0 ones. Brendan scored 14 points on his first basketball game, 12 points in his next game, and 20 points in his last game. How many points did he score in all 3 games? So we're going to be adding 3 different 2-digit numbers, but we're going to not add them all at the same time. We're going to add 2 of them, and then we're going to add the 3rd digit, okay? So 14, 12, and 20 are my digits. I'm going to write those at the top so don't forget. 14, 12, and 20. So I'm just going to pick 2 numbers that I want to add together. 14 plus 12. So that would be 10 plus 10, which is 20. And then 4 plus 2, which is 6. And 20 plus 6 is 26. Then I'm going to take this number and I'm going to add my last digit, which is 20. So I could do the same thing. 26 plus 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. 6 plus 0 is 6. 40 plus 6 equals 46. Now I use place value. You could use number line. You could use base 10 blocks. You could do a variety of different strategies. What I'm looking for here is that you're chunking numbers and you're adding a couple of digits at a time and not trying to add all 3 at the same time. And notice that I'm not, and this is going to be a struggle for your parents, notice that I'm not just adding up and down. Okay, that's standard algorithm, and that's not something that we learned in 2nd grade. We're learning more about these mental math strategies. So I want to encourage you to not add up and down, even though it's really tempting to. And then the last problem that we're going to solve is Kelly hid eggs for an egg hunt. She hid 33 blue eggs, 26 pink eggs, 21 yellow eggs, and 17 green eggs. How many eggs did she hide? So now I'm adding 4 two-digit numbers, okay? So I'm adding 33, 26. Let's see, what else am I adding? 33, 26, 21, 17. 21, 17. So I am going to add these two numbers here because I don't have to regroup. So 26 plus 21. So that's 20 plus 20, which is 40. And then 6 plus 1, which is 7. So 40 plus 7 equals 47. So I'm going to kind of leave this alone for a second. So I've added these two numbers, and then I'm going to add 33 plus 17. I'm going to do that down here. 33 plus 17. So 30 plus 10 is 40, and 3 plus 7 is 10, and then 40 plus 10 is 50. Are you with me? Now I need to take my two sums and I need to add those together. So I'm going to erase my work so I have more room. 47 plus 50, no regrouping here. I'm so excited about that. 47 plus 50. 40 plus 50 is 90, and 7 plus 0 is 7, so 90 plus 7 is 97. Okay? Now, before I leave you, I want to show you something that I'm going to be adding to Google Classroom. I am going to be adding some digital task cards, and I'm going to have some 2-digit task cards in there, and I'm going to have some 3-digit task cards in there. And so here's what they're going to look like. So here's the 2-digit. They're going to be addition and subtraction. And these are going to be extra practice because I really feel like those questions were super easy and not what we're working on in second grade. Like we're way past that. So we've done digital math task cards a lot. And so nothing has changed. You just type in your answer by clicking on the box, okay? And you should have a piece of paper next to you so that you can show your work if you need to, okay? And then there's also some 3-digit ones that I'll be adding, if I can find those. Okay, I'll have to go back and double check about the 3-digit, unless they're all combined. Here, let me see. They might be, and it says with regrouping, so you are going to need to show some work when you have to regroup. Let's see if these are just 2-digit or 3-digit. Right now I'm seeing 2-digit. Oh, yes, it does have 2-digit and 3-digit in here. Okay, cool. So you're just going to have one set of math task cards, and those are going to be added in. I'm either going to put them in here, or I'm just going to create a thing of math task cards, and you can just work on those as you please, okay?